What's good, everybody? War is over. The wait is finished, everyone. The UFC's fucking back. We're so fucking back. Today we're going to break down the first event of the year, UFC 324, Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. We're going to start with the earlier fights and make our way to the main event. A disclaimer, all right? I'm only going to cover the fights that we care about. So if you're here to see what I think about Josh Hokett or the WMMA fight, I'm sorry, brother. You're on the wrong video. So, let's go right into it. Starting off with, I'm fucking excited, man. Michael Johnson, Unk, versus Alexander Hernandez. Spring Chicken. 39-year-old Unk versus Spring Chicken, 32-year-old man. He's just a young prospect. Hernandez is on a 4-fight win streak, but Johnson's on his own 3-fight win streak. It's clear who the UFC wants to see win this one. Obviously, like, they want Hernandez to win. They keep putting Johnson against all these prospects. And although he's been known to fluke, he's been a flukester in his past, I think it's over. The Michael Johnson title run is over. It's finished. I give this to Hernandez by dominant decision, like 30-27. It's just the fluky Unk power is gone. I don't think Johnson got it no more. It ran out with Zell Hoover last year. Wrap it up. But man, it was good. It was a good run while it lasted. Next, Charles Johnson, another fluky flukester versus Alex Perez. All right. So this one's really simple. First of all, I said this in my flyweight video. Go watch my matchmaking videos if you wanna. But I got Johnson winning this by decision, even though it's probably gonna be tough. Johnson, when he gets a good run going, he kills a couple prospects. He catches a couple bodies. He just seems to randomly lose to some random. I mean, last time he lost to Temerov, which wasn't like we looked at the win or at the loss. Retrospectively, it wasn't the worst loss in the world, but still, he gets a run going and then he loses to someone who he maybe should not lose to. I got Johnson winning this by decision. A good rule of thumb: you'll never catch my ass picking Perez, bro. I'm sorry. He's like 1-3 in his last 4 or something. It's crazy. I think the UFC actually wants Johnson. They're trying to push him to the title shot. Get a little bit of a rematch going with Joshua Van. It would be interesting. Next, Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. Fucking Modestas Bukauskas has a fucking what's it called? A fucking what was that word where's that game where you connect letters to make a word? Man, that's one of the words. Bukauskas, you'd make that word and be like, bro, it's a name. I promise. I swear. No fucking way it's a name. So Krylov's coming off of 2 losses. And he's fighting a guy that's on a 4-fight win streak. Like, this is a hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby matchup. Just Modestas by fucking round 1 knockout. I don't know. What do you want me to say? This guy's getting chin and the other guy's chinning people. Dog. You can be a casual like me and predict this fight correctly. All right, this was gonna happen. Going on to the next one, which is the same, literally the same thing we're looking at here. Fucking Ateba Gautiev versus what's this guy's name? Andrei Pulayev, bro. We're at a point in which we find ourselves with every single prospect ever. We're at a point where the UFC is just feeding these level 1 crooks to a prospect. They're just building the highlight reel. Get a knockout. Left hook knockout. Fucking forearm knockout. What did he do last time? He grabbed the guy. He clinched him too hard and the fucking guy slept. Yo. Last fight, it wasn't his fault. But in France, Ateba Gautier, they literally pulled someone out of the crowd to fight him. And he got slept in 1 round. What's gonna happen at this point, man? Like, come on. It's gonna happen, but it's happened before. It's gonna happen again. Gautier by brutal round 1 execution, bro. If you want to see a public fucking execution, you could tune in on Saturday night. Nah, it's fucking crazy. All right. We gotta get Ateba, little baby Ngannou. We gotta get him into the rankings, and we gotta get him fighting some real people. I don't know how good this guy is. I know he's strong. I don't know whether he has good cardio. I don't know how good his wrestling is. I don't know if he can even kick. I don't fucking know. This guy could have 1 lung and he'd be at the same place he's at right now because he's fighting fucking bums. It's not his fault. UFC, please give this man an opponent. I beg of you. Thank you. Next. Banger fucking fight. Umar ranked 2nd is fighting the renowned Unk Davison Figueiredo ranked 6th. Crazy, yeah? They're giving the young prospect the older guy, and the older guy's lower in the division. Like, this is unseen, unheard of. It's a good fight, but I think this is going to play out like Jan versus Figueiredo with just a little bit less flashiness, 1 less Osotogari per match. We're going to see 2 less trips in total, right? This is going to be a match where Umar controls, He grapples, he outstrikes. Figgy's got power, but at this point in his career, I don't think he got it no more. I don't think he has the overhand knockout power. I think Umar has shown to be chinny, but he just don't got it no more in him. Figueroa don't got it no more in him to capitalize on that. You're like, oh, but he got fucking rocked by Bautista, bro. Be honest. It happens. It was a knee. It's different. So yeah, Umar by decision, same way he wins all his other fights. Figgy, Loki, it's time to retire, Unk. You had a good run. You did good. You did your thing, but it's time. Next, Arnold Allen versus John Silva, bro. Agartha versus Israel. Well. John Silva ranked 10th, coming off of a loss to Diego Lopez versus Arnold Allen, ranked 6th. So Arnold Allen, I don't think he's coming off of a win, but he's also coming off of being super inactive. It's not his fault. He breaks his hands in every fight. But man, this matchup is really hurting my heart to predict because I liked John Silva. I liked watching him fight. I liked his style. I was saying this guy's gonna be next after Volk, and I still think that even after he lost to Diego. But man, this man fucking loves Israel, dog. Come on. The Tel Aviv 2027 trip. I got added to the group chat. John Silva was the fucking owner of that. Man, he's a future title challenger. Arnold Allen's been away for too long. I think John Silva wins this by like a brutal, bloody decision, One of those decisions where you look at the canvas and it's just unrecognizable. You can't even see the gambling ad sponsors on the floor no more. The beer, the alcohol fucking sponsors are gone. They're just completely erased, covered in red. I think it's going to be just a bloody, hard-fought decision. Going to be probably the fight of the night. Yeah, probably fight of the night, if not for Pimblett and Gaetjhe. And yeah, unfortunately, Silva by decision. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Arnold Allen gets to the belt somehow, but I just don't see it. Next. Ooh la la. My oh my. What do I see here? Behold the UFC's 324 fridge matchup. This is, every big card is going to have one of them. Two fucking behemoths just stomping around. If you're attending this event live, please seek shelter when these two are getting into the octagon, guys. This fight has potential to kill the entire momentum of the event. It's going to be super slow, super low output. You're going to be paying attention, but purely because it's a heavyweight fight and they can KO at any moment. But it's going to be slow, and I just have to pick Waldo by decision. Like, statistically, this was going to happen. You can never count Lewis out. He just pulls it out his ass last second. 10 seconds left in the third round. You can count on this man to throw a fucking rolling thunder and slime out his opponent. All right, I don't know. I have to go Waldo by decision, but you just can't count him out. Keep that in mind, guys. If I get the pick wrong, it's low-key only like 70% my fault. All right. Next, Sean O'Malley beats Yadong on live. Goddamn, Sean takes this, guys. I know. I'm aware. He's lost 2 in a row. Second title shot was not deserved. I'm aware. I know. He got submitted by Merab. I know. But it's a 3-rounder. Sean has experience in multiple 5-rounders. He prepared for a 5-rounder against Aldo. He only fought 2 rounds. He fought a 5-rounder against Cheeto, went all 5 rounds. So that's already 2 camps. And then he prepared for a camp against Merab. He lost, but he went all 5 rounds and lasted. His cardio was good. He almost finished Merab. He had him hurt in the 5th round. And he prepared another camp for Merab, another 5 rounds. He only went 2 again, but he still did. There's like 4 or 5 camps under his belt. 5 rounds, man. Yadong has never been in a... He's done 1 fight night event against Cejudo, the recent one, where he eye poked him. But we didn't get to see him go to 5 rounds. I'm sure he has the cardio for it. But we've just seen O'Malley do it. He's good in the 3-rounders. He's great in the 5-rounders. Sean's a better striker. I think he can defend Yadong if he mixes it up. And I think Yadong's going to want to stay on the feet. He's like young. He's brazen. He's brave. He's going to want to outstrike O'Malley. It's going to be like his statement performance. But yeah, I think it's over. And I think they want O'Malley to win because Jan has a belt. Controversial fight with Jan a couple years ago. They're gonna make this rematch ASAP if O'Malley wins this, and O'Malley knows that. A lot riding on this for him, so that's what I think for this fight. Next, and the main event of the evening, interim belt waiting for Ilya. There is not a single top lightweight in this fucking interim match, bro. Whoever wins this fucking belt is gonna be crowned the uncrowned champion, bro. How the fuck does that make any sense? There's no Armin, there's no Max Holloway, there's no Ilya. What are we doing? Yo, we're genuinely fighting for third place, maybe fourth place. Hear me out. This could be the fight to decide who's the fourth best lightweight, and it's for an interim belt. No, that's fucking crazy. The UFC wants Paddy to win. They think they're feeding him another unk, but you guys see the title. You guys see the fucking thumbnail. You know what I'm saying. Gaetjhe by decision. I know. I said Gaetjhe by KO in the title. Gaetjhe by decision, unk. He has better striking. He has better defensive wrestling than Paddy has offensive wrestling. And he has losses that are genuinely just better than Paddy's wins. How are your losses better than your opponent's wins? All right, so what's Paddy's wins? Michael Chandler. Unk. Washed. Fucking Ferguson. Mega washed. How was that 7-fight win streak, loss streak when he fought him? Bobby Green. Washed. He's old and he threw himself into a triangle. Horrible stylistic matchup. Bad. Paddy Pimblett's alright. As a person, I don't hate him. Every fight I've picked against him, and it's gonna keep going. I pick against him every time. Cause I feel like a hater, man, but I just can't believe this guy's gotten this far in the division with this fucking fighting style. This is genuinely insane. But yeah, I think Gaethje takes this by decision, man. Like, his losses are better than Paddy's wins. He's lost to Poirier. He got that back. He's lost to Oliveira. That was the go at that point. He went on that crazy run. He lost to Khabib, right? Like, that's it. What's going on? Like, those are better losses than Paddy has wins. I think the winner's going to fight Ilya. Not I think. It's going to happen. They just announced it on his Instagram. He's looking to come back against the winner. It should have been Armin. Should have been fucking Armin, man. The loser of this fight fights against the winner of Max versus Charles to decide the next number one contender fight. Like, the next, who gets the next title shot. Honestly, Max versus Charles is a better matchup for the belt than Paddy versus Gaethje, but whatever. You know, the UFC's a business. They gotta do what they gotta do, I guess. Fucking hell. Anyway, Gaethje by decision, guys. Sorry for the clickbait title. I had to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Let's do a quick recap real quick. We got the fights we care about. Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez takes this. Charles Johnson winning against Alex Perez by fucking random decision. Nikita Krylov getting slimed out by Menescus Bukauskas in the first round. Gaetjhe Gauthier doing much of the same. First round knockout. Umar decision against Davison Figueiredo. Jean Silva versus Arnold Allen. Bloody decision. Tragic decision. Waldo Cortez Acosta probably beats Derek Lewis by decision. Sean O'Malley beats Song Yadong by decision. And Gaethje wins against Pimblett by decision. Now, I said like 8 decisions and 2 knockouts, but guys, we gotta do it. Like, I'm telling you my picks. I'm not trying to make like specific. Oh, he's gonna get a knee bar in the 4th round with 3 seconds. I'm not gonna make a specific prediction like that if I don't see it. I'm not gonna force it. We're not chucking shots up out here, all right? We're going like this. We're going light. Anyway, we're so back. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think about the main event. Who wins that? Thank you for watching. I'm gonna see how many fish hooks I can stack on my earlobe. Thank you, everybody.